Hi, my name is Lyle Swallow. I'm a 66-year-old gay male. I identify as gay, I identify as male, I identify as a leather man, I identify as a slave. Those are my labels.
My name is Tom Smith, and I am 67 years old. I'm the product of a Southern man and a Spanish woman. I identify as a human sexual, and that's who I am.
Hi, I'm Dr. Doris Bersin, and I identify myself as a lesbian. I am right now 62 years of age, and I identify with Caucasian, Hispanic origin, race, or ancestry.
My name is Gilbert. You want the last two?
Whatever you feel comfortable.
My name is Gilbert, and I'm 70 years old. I'm a gay man, and I guess I am part of the community.
Hi, my name is Zella Anders. I'm 52 years old. I'm white, German and French background, and lesbian. And I guess I consider myself female, but non-gender conforming.
Non-binary.
Non-binary. Yeah.
My government name is Ruth, but I go as my transgender. I go as Bernie. I'm 61 years old. Ethnicity, I would have to say I'm another because I'm not just a person of color. I'm not Afro-American. I don't know what that is.
Hi, my name is Will Clayton, and I'm 53 years old, and I'm a white gay male.
My name is Tim, and I am a 49-year-old, mostly white, gay male. I identify as male.
My name is Steve. I'm 76 years old. I'm white, a gay man. I identify as a trans man, which means that I was born a woman. At age 61, I transitioned to male.
Hi, my name is Cass Brayton, and I am a 69-year-old, 59 in grinder years, Caucasian male. I'm gay and drag queen, and that's how I identify.
Hi, my name is Paul Brown. I'm 68. I am a white person, a pink person, and I'm a gay man.
Hi, my name is Ben Bongers. I'm a 53-year-old straight white male.
My name is Elke Tekin. I'm 48 years old, white, female, and straight.
My name is James Schindler. I'm a 40-year-old straight white male.
But this isn't about us. This is about getting to know you.
I knew I was different when I was about 4 years old. When I was in elementary school, I would steal away to the adult side of the library and get the books because I had these feelings and I was trying to find out what they were all about. And then the librarian caught me. She goes, "No, you're supposed to be over in the children's section." And then she obviously looked at what I was looking at, and she goes, "But you can stay here and read that book."
I knew when I was 4 years old, I didn't have a name for it, of course. I had feelings for boys. I didn't know why. I didn't know what it was. I had no idea.
It was great distress to me that I felt I should have been a boy rather than a girl. I hated wearing girls' clothes. I kept asking my parents for boys' toys. They kept telling me I was a girl. I kept saying I wanted to be a fireman or a cowboy or a forest ranger when I grew up, and they kept telling me, "You're a girl. Girls become teachers and nurses."
I think I came out twice because I think I came out to myself when I was about 4. Wow. And I had the wisdom to not say anything to anybody until I was 19.
I identified as different in kindergarten. And I think in the second and third grade, when kids started using the word faggot or gay as a put down or as a, I knew that was bad, but I also knew that was me.
Wow.
And I didn't know what gay was, but I knew that was me.
I also knew that I was attracted to men at a very early age, maybe even at 3 years old.
Well, because I've known since I was, I don't know, old enough to know the difference between a boy and a girl that something wasn't right with me, because I never had those attractions to boys other than to fight with them and, you know, we'd be on the same team or something. But as far as I never had those feelings. You know, I was like, wow, I don't get it.
Right.
You know, so, but I would say I came out about 10 years old.
And now we will ask you some questions about the LGBTQ community.
I've rarely been to the Castro. I just don't identify with that culture at all. I never have. I've always preferred to be just a human. I do not want to be identified or labeled according to what I do with my genitals.
I wasn't attracted to women, I was attracted to men. But at 72 years of age, never having been a part of the gay community, bald, a little overweight, and actually I went back to being not terribly interested in sex. So I've never been part of the gay community.
It was through my political involvement that I started recognizing that this was, there was a political community that was developing, and so a gay political movement, and that was when I started to feel part of a community.
But the question was community. I feel like I'm a human being living in the world. I don't feel like I belong to a community. I mean, I don't go to community functions.
Where would you focus the public's education about being LGBT?
For them to not think that, you know, because you're transgender, that you go after little kids, you know, that you're not sitting up there saying, you know, nobody woke up one morning and said, boy, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be gay. I'm gonna be a lesbian. I'm gonna be, you know, a gay guy so I can make my life hard as hell. You know, it just is. I didn't wake up and decide I wanted to be transgender. I can't help that. I've never had the thinking of the average girl. You know, I didn't get it, and I know why now, because that wasn't the way it's supposed to be.
By increasing the public's understanding of who we are, why we feel it's necessary to transition, and therefore increase the public's comfort with us.
Basically, the public needs to be educated that all men are created equal. All humans are created equal. Same gendered loving people, as not aberrant. They are not intrinsically disordered. We are a product of God and nature. We love, we work, we teach your kids.
So where do you think the most progress has been made, and where's the greatest lack?
Well, I'd say on the legal status. I mean, I never thought I would see gay marriage become a reality, much less go to the Supreme Court and become a civil right. I'm still kind of like scratching my head going, when did that happen? How did that happen? I can't believe that happened.
The last 10 years with marriage equality was a huge movement.
The LGBT community is lacking in remembering its history. We've made such great strides that I just watched When We Rise, and it was that generation of these kids now in their 20s and 30s and not even knowing what struggles I had. And I don't even know what the struggles that were before me, in true honesty, but I had a sense of it. I had the oppression, I had the fight for rights. One of the amazing things that just came up was for marriage equality, and people were standing up and demonstrating and being out there to say equality. And I think we have a very short memory of our history, and we forget about it and we don't teach it. And so I think that's where we lack our one focus.
We have all the fractures. San Francisco is so big that we fragment into different, it's like a kaleidoscope. You can call it a rainbow coalition if you want, but we don't always get along together. Gay men and lesbians don't always get along here in San Francisco. Sometimes we do. But in other parts of the country where it's smaller and you have to bury the hatchet, there's a lot more closeness. And I think people tend to romanticize that.
Well, there's segments of the LGBTQ community that have some significant health disparities. So that's a place that needs to be worked on. I think that there are pieces of it, the LGBT community, that as they age, lose their connections and feel isolated.
As you grow older, because of your age, do you feel the LGBT community has treated you differently now that you're older?
Actually, no. They celebrate us because we're more of the forefathers. We're the one that got this moving. I just get tickled to death with it, especially when we have Pride. That's when I was there for the first Pride, so you can imagine where we are today. I'm just like I still participate in the parades. So I think they're very, very nurturing and caring for us that started the movement.
When I joined the support group for female to male transsexuals at the Pacific Center, I was old enough to be the father of most of the members and the grandfather of the rest of them. And I was treated with a good deal of respect. It really surprised me.
It's distinct. I remember being 35 and thinking, I have no sexual currency. Now I'm completely invisible. I don't matter.
Why do you think that is?
Because the gay community is attracted to youth, flash, everything external, everything that's peripheral, fleeting.
I've already experienced the son of a bitch. I've got wisdom, and when people talk to me, that's what they seek, is wisdom. I sure get a lot more respect, but I dress well.
Well, let's see. My role has changed from Uncle B to Grandpa. Now they consider me Grandpa.
When I was riding the bus and the mother with the little child said, "Please get up and let the old man sit down," was a realization, because I was looking around for the old man, and then I realized it was my turn to sit down.